So it's no more news that the Lagos state government is planning to demolish caution fees, inspection fees, and also put a peg on agency fees between 5 to 10% respectively. And I can see that you all are so excited. Yay! This issue of inspection fees has been going on for a while now. I saw no reason to speak about it because I mean everybody has the right to take a decision for his or herself. But today I'm going to be addressing it. Firstly, I want us to talk about caution fees. And I want to ask you very honest questions. Do you actually think that paying caution fees to landlord is actually giving the landlord free money to eat? Because I myself, as a property manager, I have spoken to other property managers and I can tell you authoritatively that tenants are destroyers. Most Nigerians lack the empathy to maintain people's property, and I don't know why. But I can say it's either they don't have the plans of owning their own building in the future, or they don't just understand the time, the effort, and the resources to own a building. Because if they actually do, they would maintain other people's property more. Now, if you're happy that they are going to scrap caution fees, are you willing to enter a premises and do the necessary innovations that is required for you to live there comfortably? Painting, changing of electricals, changing of plumbing materials, and so on and so forth. If you're not going to be doing this, why are you happy that they are going to scrap caution fees? Because it is your caution fees that they usually use in putting the house in order before you can come and stay there. Then secondly, inspection fees. I don't know why people actually see inspection fees as a very big thing. You guys don't see the effort, the work. The price of petrol right now in Nigeria is on the roof. So it means the cost of transportation is quite high, and realtors spend a lot of time going to scout for these properties, having pre-negotiations with the landlord before even listing these properties. So I don't know why when it's time to pay for inspection fees, people usually make a very big fuse out of it, or you just want somebody to wake up from his house and go and take you around Lagos and show you houses or lands for free. How about? I don't do rent, but I used to tell my colleagues in that segment that if I do rentals, this is how I'll go about it. I'll personally charge 50,000 for inspection fee. And this is how it will work. I'll send you a Q&A first before you even pay your money. And in that Q&A, we could have a very few questions like, how many houses would you intend to see before you can make a decision? Do you have somebody who is going to make a decision with you before you set out for this inspection? And other questions will be there. Now, when I take you on inspection, when you actually like any of the house, about 30,000 naira will be refunded back or would be added to your agency fees that you will be paid, that you need to pay for the inspection fees. And if you don't like any of the houses that we are going to be showing you, maybe 10 or 15 houses, we would refund 30,000 naira back to you. And now the issues of agency fee. I want to ask a very honest question. Why is it that most times people think paying agency fees is doing the realtor a favor? In some cases, they will just say, is it not just land and houses he shows? In another case, they will say, oh, my wife, my brother, my sister, this one, that one is also an agent and I want you to work with him or her. I will just laugh and say, why did your brother or your wife or any of this person, why did they not show you this house? Another instance is when you take people for inspections, they go behind you to try and close that deal. One of the houses that has just been demolished, my friend took the client for inspections. He showed him the house. What was next is for them to do a search. But apparently the buyer was thinking he is very smart. He went behind, closed the deal, and now the property has been demolished because professional service was not there. I get it, right? Most people don't see the value we are bringing. But I mean, you go to the hospital on a daily basis. You first of all get a card. You pay consultation fees. You pay for treatment. And when you're fine, you're being discharged. You have to also see agents as professionals. Lastly, this is someone real work and services. It takes off a lot of stress, a lot of time, and it saves you money. So when you start seeing it as a professional service, you will no longer have a problem dealing with agent. Do take care of yourself until we meet again. My name is Paul Vincent.